Good afternoon. um, the situation is that the gentleman is at the door and he's agitated. This would not change my plans. As a matter of fact, I feel better about the plans that I set in motion based on this scenario here. And what I thought about immediately was the person that I sent to monitor surveillance. I am under the impression that he wouldn't have reached the front door without me being notified due to the person that I have securing surveillance cameras, and he's monitoring all the doors. One thing that I would want to be certain of is that I would ask the surveillance, ask the AP over surveillance, run it back 1 minute. If you didn't see him enter, run the cameras back, find out when did he enter, and make sure we have all the knowledge of how he exited his automobile. Following that, I am really stuck on this word situational awareness. Now I would have practiced. Now he's at the door, but situational awareness means I would want to have everything in place as it is on a normal day. I would not want to be there in place of the receptionist or the secretary. I would want everything to be in place for this situation and handled in a normal manner, because the whole point is that the gentleman or the parent has arrived on the premises before the authorities, the local police gets there, as well as the SRO officer that I've already contacted. So situational awareness, thank you, Miss Eves. I'm going to really use that. Would allow me to know from surveillance cameras he doesn't have a weapon or anything. So that does one thing. And then I would ask that someone else be at the front desk so that we can stall if we need to for more time. Meaning, if a different person is at the front desk, then they can say, "How are you doing? I need to check our log to make sure your name is there. If it's there, there's no problem. We're going to call your child." And all this is given the fact that authorities are en route. So the fact that he's agitated, I would not leave him there unattended. I would not go in place of regular protocol. My whole point would be that if he has approached the premises and he's agitated, we have to bring him down. Have to. It's not a matter of trying to detain him. It's accommodating him. How can I help you? Yes, I will. Regular, nothing made up, but we need to check and make sure you can check them out at this time, because if you check out too early, it's an absence beyond a certain point. You are not allowed to check out. So situational awareness would come into play big for me, because I would want everybody to be in place. I know this doesn't sound right, but I would want to conduct business as usual so that we don't trigger any other thoughts. If he has just committed the type of act that he has committed, then he's volatile. He's on edge. So I would want everything in place. I would want to greet him as usual. I would want to be in the process of getting his child for him with any possible delay that I can throw in. And from there, I'm certain that with the prior phone call that authorities made to me, and then at this point, the SRO in our area or the police department will be there, or should be there when I start this conversation. So